So hi everyone, I'm Kshitij and in today's episode we have Himanshu with us. So Himanshu and me, both of us interned with GEP Consulting. GEP is a supply chain and procurement consulting firm which comes to our campus for the role of intern senior consultant. The location is Mumbai and the projects that GEP does are mostly related to supply chain consulting. So how consulting works as an industry is that we have clients from different parts of the world who come to us with certain problem, and as a consultant we need to find the solution and deliver it to the client. So let's try to hear it from Himanshu that how his experience was in GP. So Himanshu, over to you, and how was your project all about and how did it go?
So, as Kshitij, as you mentioned about how consulting works, so we had a live project where we had a client from the UK region, and their main problem was to identify the main suppliers for their project. And what we did was to increase their savings by identifying different suppliers, transforming their procurement, and devising a strategy so that they have more savings and they could have a better supply chain management.
Okay, so your project was also very much like to mine. I was also working on a supply chain transformation project for one of the consumer durables company. So anything else you would like to tell me about how GP was, and I'll definitely add on to your points as well.
The best thing that I liked about GEP was their work culture, because I found the people in top management level very approachable, and they were really helpful in whatever difficulties we faced as an intern. So this thing, I would really cherish this thing.
Yeah, I would like to agree with your point because GP is one of the companies where I found that everybody was quite comfortable. I could approach anyone quite comfortably over there, and even from a growth perspective, I think that it was a good experience for me. And like the career trajectory, what I could understand is that when you join as a senior consultant, then you get promoted to a manager level and then on to a senior manager level in 1.5 to 2 years. That is what I could see in my team. How was it in your team?
Yeah, the career trajectory was same across different teams, and generally it takes around 2 years to get promoted in each level. And I think we have good career growth, as you can reach the level of director in around 7 to 8 years. So Kshitij, for future batches, a person who hasn't worked in consulting before, so what skill set would you recommend them if they wish to join the consulting industry?
Okay, that's a good question. Actually, as you see, the process that person goes through while preparing for consulting interviews is that you need to have a very structured approach to every problem. So this is one aspect I found is very important when you are dealing with high value clients. Secondly, there is a lot of new tools coming up in the market for analyzing the data, and the companies are focusing a lot on all these things. So I think that a hands-on experience on Tableau, Power BI, and a little bit of proficiency in Excel and PowerPoint would do the thing for them.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, because most of our projects was aligned on these lines only.
So let me ask you a question, Imanshu. Was it by chance, or did you actually prepare for consulting interviews? And did GEP happen to you, or like you desperately wanted to get into it?
Yeah, as you know, the summer internship process is quite random, and we don't know which company we will be landing up in. But initially, my target was consulting, and for that, I had prepared around 2 to 3 months. And when I got the shortlist of GEP, my all the rounds went well, and I was quite confident that I would make it through. And regarding my continuation thing, I like the work that we do at GEP. As a whole, if we look at the broad picture, I think I would be continuing in this company.
Good to know that.
So Kshitij, I had a great time at GEP. If I have to ask you what are the 3 things that you like the most at GEP, what it would be?
So that's a tough question. The first would be enriching.
Okay.
Second is youthful culture and crowd over there.
Okay.
Third is malamal.
Wow. Yeah. So let's talk about the exit opportunities that we have at GP. So GP has many offices in Americas and European region, and many of us working here in the India office shift to the UK and US and UK offices, and this is the opportunity that exists within GEP.
Yeah, rightly said, Imanshu. Some of the people in my team also took an exit into other consulting firms. and others also transitioned into a more general management role in some leading conglomerates in India as well as outside India as well. So I think, yeah, the exit opportunities are quite good. So I think that pretty much sums up our conversation for today.
Yeah.
So if there's anything else that the viewers would like to know from us, so we have our LinkedIn profiles in the comment section, and you can reach out to us through that, and we'll be happy to share our experiences with you. Thank you.
Thank you.